It's XD40 Loose. I just got back from a short run, and I'm going to kind of do this video backwards. But I did want to mention I had hoped to go out today, and I had mentioned it to some of the guys about getting out there and getting my Wraith into some tougher terrain. All my trucks are basically trail trucks. I got a couple of crawlers that are good crawlers, and I want to put them to the test. So I went out to a place called Tonto National Forest. It's and inside of it there's a lake called Saguaro Lake. So I went up in that area, and just unfortunately, things have changed so much. In the past, we used to go. There's like rest stops and little areas where you can pull over, and if you want to do some crawling, I used to go up there with my Harley Davidson and a club that I hung out with, and we just go into the park. I mean, the guards would let us through. They'd say, "How you guys planning to camp or stay?" And we're just checking out the scenery, and it was never a big deal. Yeah. Usually the parks charge, at least the ones I've always been to, like in Illinois, we had 7 parks, state parks and national parks, and they never charge. There's the roads that go through the park, and there's like observation areas and rest areas, and they never charged. And you could park, take pictures and stuff. And then if you wanted to use the campgrounds, they would charge you for daily, if you're going to camp out or if you're going to use the facilities. When you kind of go into the park where I guess the campground offices are and that, then they charge you. Of course, they should charge. There's maintenance and cleanup and electricity. But boy, I won't be going back to Tano. They want $12 for one day. And I don't mind the $12, and I have the $12. But it really kind of irritated me. I could not park anywhere along the park. Even as you're like on the outskirts of the park and approaching the park, sometimes there's like little areas where you can pull over and take pictures. You can't park in those areas unless you have a Tonto Pass sticker. Otherwise, it's a fine of $100. So basically, any of the rest areas, anywhere in there, if I wanted to get my crawler out and just go spend 20 minutes doing some crawling, you can't do it unless you have a pass. And so I didn't want to break the law. And then on top of that, to get the pass, I would have to go to one of the stations. Well, this park is about 80 miles from Mesa up in the Payson. It's a huge park. So you got to find one of the facilities where they sell it and then go back. That, I hate to sound whiny, but man, that just irritated me. And I tried to go online, but of course I couldn't get a signal in the park at all. So I was never able to get online to maybe do a purchase. So as for me, Tonto is a beautiful, beautiful area. And it's a beautiful national forest, but it's too bad the government's got their greedy hands on it and jacked it up, because they should not be charging if you just want to, park somewhere and do some observations. There's a little area where there's a creek and a little river that runs through there. Well, to park in that area and go down to the creek, you have to have a pass just to observe it. I mean, they belong to the people. The parks belong to the people, to the United States people, not the government. And if you just want to view something, you shouldn't have to pay for it. So I'm sorry that I'm ranting, but I don't think it's right. And maybe it's just in Arizona, because in Illinois, it wasn't like that. So yeah, to park anywhere alongside the roads or parking, you got to pay, because you got to have a pass. Anyway, I'm done with my rant. Sorry about that. But I won't be headed back to that park anymore. And that's just too bad, because it is a gorgeous area. So I'll have to maybe go into Phoenix, but that's a long ride for me. And So anyway, long story short, I went back to my little spot and I brought out today, since I had time because I couldn't go crawling over there. I brought out today my Betsy mini camper, and she's standing there next to Donald Trump. She is getting ready to hit the road and go do some campaigning for Trump. And those of you that aren't Trump fans, that's all right. You can view the channel. We don't have to get upset with each other about, our politics. This is about RC, but my politics are fun too. I respect everybody's views, and I hopefully those will respect mine. But yep, I am a fan, and she's got all her Trump stickers on here. Trump 2020 and Trump 2020, and so yeah. So I did this mainly for my wife because she loves Trump. Um, I voted on him basically because I had to, but don't tell her I said that. There wasn't any other choice, Hillary. Anyway, so yeah, that's my little Trump mobile. She's got her camper, and sorry, but I'm gonna move the camera around. She's got her little camper, and she's going out there, and she's gonna travel the lower 48 states, trying to get people to sign up and vote, man. No complaining if you're not voting. Anyway, peace out. Sexy40 Lou. Have a great night. And my video's coming up right now.
I might come by your house.
For video equipment? Oh, that's not expensive. It's just a cell phone. Yeah, I just make little videos for fun.
What's your name?
Lou. Oh, the channel? My Passion RC. Yeah. My Passion RC.
That's a super cool RC car.
Thank you. It's a little camper.
Do you still have? I got her one. Are your RCs fast?
See ya.
Right here.